Alright, let's talk about something that's been a long time coming. DeLisha Milton-Jones finally getting her jersey retired by the Los Angeles Sparks. And honestly, the way this story unfolded is just chef's kiss. It's not just about basketball, it's about legacy, timing, and what it means to truly leave your mark. So let's dive in. First off, the hook here is obvious but worth stating. Why did it take so long? DeLisha Milton-Jones was a cornerstone of the Sparks dynasty, a two-time WNBA champion, and an 11-year veteran with the team. Yet, her jersey retirement felt like it was stuck in limbo. Personally, I think this delay speaks to a bigger issue in sports, how we often overlook the contributions of players who aren't always in the spotlight. DeLisha wasn't just a scorer, she was the glue that held teams together. Her stats, 11.7 points, 5.5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.3 steals, don't fully capture her impact. What many people don't realize is that players, like her, are the backbone of championship teams. They do the dirty work, the unglamorous stuff, and yet, their recognition often comes years later. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just DeLisha's story. It's a reflection of how we value consistency over flash in sports. Now, let's talk about her nicknames. Sunshine and D-Nasty. This duality is what makes her story so fascinating. Sunshine, the empathetic, loving person off the court, and D-Nasty, the tenacious, defensive powerhouse on it. In my opinion, this split personality is what made her so effective. She understood that you can't bring the same energy to every aspect of life. On the court, you need that edge, that relentless drive. Off the court, you need to be human, to connect with people. What this really suggests is that greatness isn't just about talent, it's about knowing when to flip the switch. And honestly, that's a lesson we could all apply to our own lives. Her quote about grinding and putting your head down really stuck with me. She said, "The work will take care of itself, even if it may have to come later." That's such a powerful mindset. In a world where we're obsessed with instant gratification, DeLisha's journey is a reminder that sometimes, your moment comes years later than you expected. But when it does, it's sweeter because of the wait. What makes this really interesting is how she framed her retirement ceremony as a family reunion. She talked about feeling loved and welcomed, and that's such a beautiful way to describe a career that spanned nearly 2 decades. It's not just about the accolades, it's about the relationships you build along the way. One thing that immediately stands out is her humility. Even as she was being celebrated, she acknowledged the managerial changes and the possibility that she might have been lost in the shuffle. That's a level of self-awareness you don't often see. From my perspective, this humility is what makes her legacy so enduring. She didn't demand recognition. She earned it through her work ethic and her commitment to the team. And now, her name is up there with legends like Lisa Leslie and Candace Parker. That's monumental. But here's the deeper insight. DeLisha's story isn't just about her. It's about the WNBA as a whole. The league has always struggled with visibility and recognition, and players like her have had to fight for every ounce of respect. Her jersey retirement is a step in the right direction, but it's also a reminder of how much work still needs to be done. Personally, I think the WNBA needs more stories like hers, stories that highlight the grit, the sacrifice, and the sheer love of the game. Because that's what makes this league special. So, here's my closing thought. DeLisha Milton-Jones's jersey retirement isn't just a celebration of her career. It's a call to action. It's a reminder to recognize the players who might not be the flashiest but are absolutely essential to their teams. It's a reminder to appreciate the grind, the wait, and the journey. And most importantly, it's a reminder that legacy isn't just about what you achieve. It's about how you make people feel. So, here's to DeLisha, Sunshine, and D-Nasty. You've earned your place in the rafters, and I couldn't be prouder to tell your story.